And that's what franchising really was. And what naturally happened was colleagues, vendors would reach out to me to find out how I achieved this success, and I would share with them the principles I learned in this book, kind of selfishly, because they were somehow impacting my business's ability to get to the next level, and realized that I really enjoyed helping business owners, and wound up being a business coach. Went out to California, met with Michael Gerber, the author of the book. He offered me the opportunity to be an independent contractor and work with other business owners in teaching them these principles to make their business not dependent upon them, to create the franchise model of their business, whether they wanted to franchise it or not, to make sure that they had a business that was buttoned up, had processes and systems and procedures in place to make sure that they and their consumer had a good experience.
Absolutely.
And when I freed myself from my business, I was looking for my next opportunity. It was natural for me to look at franchises. And what I realized, another pivotal moment for me, was I'd be the worst franchise owner, because I would want to change the formula for Kentucky Fried Chicken only because I'd want to, not because it needed to. And realized that where my best skill sets was helping other people explore and navigate that. But that happened as a result of me looking at franchises and coming across people that were doing what I'm now doing. And I saw a very fragmented industry. I saw an industry that didn't really have a lot of thought leaders, no authorities in the industry. And that's what I knew that I always wanted to do in my next chapter, as I did in my last. I just find it really important to differentiate yourself from other people doing what you're doing. And getting into this industry was an opportunity for me to do that, and have really enjoyed taking people who have never considered franchise ownership, or maybe they have, and help them find what is the best franchise for them. Not just a great franchise, but a great franchise for them.
Right. Yeah, that's the whole matchmaker thing. And you've written a book on profits are better than
wages.
How
to achieve the life of your dreams by being in business for yourself, but not by yourself. So that's a cliche everyone's heard, but in franchise ownership, that's really what you have. You have all of the support, all of the processes and systems in place, but you're not alone. You have corporate and all the other franchisees to support you.
Now, you do represent, is that what the right term, represent the over...
We represent the industry.
Right.
My organization works with all the franchises, but we represent several hundred of them that we've vetted and determined to be the types of opportunities the people that I work with would best like to be aligned with. There's 3,600 operating franchises in the US, and there's too much information on the internet. A lot of it's inaccurate, a lot of it's promotional, and it's easy for people to look for franchises and get overwhelmed and into paralysis by analysis because there's just too much out there. And they didn't even realize that there's professional guidance, expertise that can take them through making that very, very important decision.